Hey guys, welcome in. It is January 22nd. It's Thursday. I'm going to be doing a What You Don't See Coming read, and we're just going to jump right into it. I'm Kat with Spiritual Guidance. I apologize if you hear my dog in the background. Hopefully you won't see my slippers today. My smiley face slippers. If I'm home, I have to have something on my feet. But I'm going to try to keep them out of the clear glass view here, and we're just going to take a look at what the energy is and find out what you don't see coming. This might be love, this could be a new job, this could be career, this could be a leveling up at your career, something in family. So we're just gonna make this generic, and if it turns love, then that's the direction I'll go. But you can take it as you want. And I'm Kat, if I didn't already say that, and I've been reading tarot for many, many years. No, I do not want to start with this. Okay, we're gonna start with these over here. So I've been redirected. But yeah, so if you're new here and I resonate, subscribe to my channel so you can get my content. And remember, because YouTube is kind of fickle and it just decides to put what it wants through your feed. But if you found this read, make no mistake, there was no mistake. You were guided here for a reason. If you are distracted during the first time you hear this video, watch it again. There's probably a message somewhere in here that you need to be open to hearing and receiving. So spirit guides, universe, God, Jesus, what do we need to know? Dang, this came out yesterday. What you don't see coming. The dragonfly and partying. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal, and time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So for some of you, if you're not single and you're here, you may be becoming single. I get good energy around this, so I don't feel like it's anything negative. The dragonfly. So this is just a very lighthearted energy coming in is what I'm getting. That this is a very, if you have felt very burdened or life has felt very heavy, I feel like there's going to be something to lift you up out of that. What my collective does not see coming. Got the sage burning, what's left of it. I'll have to get a new candle. Passion, ooh, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest and burning desire. Talk about lighthearted energy. What is that about coming in? Are some of you going to have a one-night stand? If you're not a one-night stander, which I don't think most of us are, you just have some kind of insane connection coming in. These cards are telling me what you don't see coming. It looks like some kind of love interest is what you don't see coming. What does my collective not see coming? We'll take a couple cards before we get into it. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Mirror, marrying each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. What don't they see coming? Ooh, yeah. So I was going to say, for some, what you don't see coming is there's going to be somebody in your past is going to be hitting you up out of the blue. I do think some of you are mirroring one another. They're thinking of you, you're thinking of them. But I think what the shocking news is, this person has transformed. So this could be the reason for the reconnection of chemistry, I want to say. Let's keep going in. We'll get some tarot here after this. What they don't see coming. What don't they see coming, Spirit? Seduction. Someone's going to seduce you. I know that for sure. Oh, it's going to be some sexual healing. And I don't want to say the word because you get flagged on YouTube. So is it Marvin Gaye who sings that song? Go listen to that song because I feel like that's what you got coming in. You don't see coming. And it's going to be very healing. This could be with somebody you already know though. But I do have attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date third-party temptation. I'm not really feeling third-party vibes here, I'm going to be honest. But I feel like this is chemistry and love coming in, which leads to the healing. I think this is going to be unexpected. And we're going to look at the tarot, though, and see what this is about. I guess I'll use these cards here. All right, Spirit, let's just dive into this. Where do we want to start? Where do we want to start? I guess I'll start at the beginning. Tell me about the dragonfly. This is for my collective, what they don't see coming. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out change, things coming to light and heal. Can you shed some light on that card, please? What they don't see coming. Three of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a relationship that you don't see coming. If you've been single and enjoying your singlehood, I feel like what is coming in could possibly be a relationship. Teamwork, alliance, apprenticeship, growth, and shared goals. And if this is, you're on here because you're looking for career, this could be a new job coming in. Two of Swords. Yeah, there's going to have to be some kind of decision made. I also feel like this is something that you don't see coming. Could be dealing with a Libra. All right, tell me about parting, please. Shed some light on that. Oh, Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like for some, I feel like this person might have switched up who they were on you for some, or this is going to happen, and you don't see this coming. But what you are looking for is a solid offer, someone sensible. You want something grounded. I don't know. And for some, I heard the word midlife crisis. I don't know if you're dealing with someone who is about to go through a midlife crisis or who has gone through one and they changed up on you. Side note, remember, not all parts of the story resonate. Passion. And it's not always a story in tarot. Sometimes it's just cards, you know. The Hierophant and Three of Cups, yeah. Somebody here is very conventional. There's Taurus energy here. This could be you. You're very committal. You like commitment. You like groundedness. You like someone stable. Tell me about, because I asked to clarify on the Passion card. So I feel like for some, there is a good relationship coming in. Tell me about the Three of Cups, though, please. Make this clear to me. Nine of Swords, yeah. Normally I get good energy on the Three of Cups card, but for some reason I'm not. I'm pulling like this person went off the deep end kind of energy, which is unexpected and strange. But I'm asking about the Passion card, what you don't see coming. So for some of you, it's like you're refusing to settle for anything less than what you want. Or this person had a breakdown, they feel guilty for it, and they're coming back around. Something like that. Could be something like that. I don't know, but there's some kind of switch up. Tell me more about Passion, please, because I don't... That doesn't sound like a very exciting clarification for Passion. Seven of Swords. You see, I feel like I can't stray away from this. So just this little side note. Somebody like went off the deep end. Like they switched it up on you. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. You didn't see this. This person didn't. You picked them out because they seemed very grounded. Or they had one night of passion where it's literally screwed up everything for you that you didn't anticipate either. Okay, we're gonna move on because I feel like I can't get any more messages on that. Talk to me about old school, please. Two of Cups. So for some of you, I feel like, and I'm hearing that Bryan Adams song, I think it's Bryan Adams, where he says, in that verse, he says that we drifted apart and I need you to stay. Or is it Journey? Yeah, I think it's Journey. Open Arms. I can't look it up because I'm on my phone. Let's go look it up. Go listen to that song by Journey. I think it's Open Arms. I'm trying to remember the words. I apologize. My singing voice is horrendous. It's flat and I can't carry a tune. But it's that part where he says, we drifted apart. I need you to stay. So for some of you, this person, I think, did go off the deep end a little bit. But I do feel like this person wants to come back in. This person is replaying some kind of scenario or some kind of situation over and over and over and over and over again in their head. Over and over. Lay down in your bed. Stella's with us. Some of you could have a spirit animal of a dog. Yes. Hello. Are you all right? I don't know. She's not a dog that requires a lot of attention. And for some reason, she wants to she wants to be right up in my way. You can't come up here. I'm doing tarot. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Anyway, talk to me about old school thinking. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, somebody wants to come back in and work on this with you. They definitely, this is what you don't see coming. I don't know if this happened. I don't know when this happened. This could have been years ago for all I know. This could have been recent. But I think what you don't see coming is somebody wants to come back in. It's like they've realized that their way of thinking wasn't good. They fear you have choices. They know you have choices. All right, talk to me about mirror, please. Talk to me about mirror. Yeah. So I think both of you have replayed this ending over and over in your head multiple times. There's definitely an ending here, and you've replayed the ending. It was like when it was great, this connection was great. When it wasn't good, it wasn't good. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like when the ups were up, when the downs were down, when it was good, it was great. When it was bad, it was awful. Okay, let's talk about the shock here. What does my collective not see coming? Please talk to me about the sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, transformation. The Star. Hope, positivity, renewal, inspiration, healing, and faith. I think what you don't see coming is this person is in a lot of heartache and despair. And I know it's the Star card. But they are very hopeful that this can come back together. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Still in the back. I don't know if you guys can hear her or not. She's just tweaking. I feel distracted because of her. I don't know if this person got distracted by shiny things. I don't know, but I feel like this person's something about switching it up on you or something. Like they switched up who they were. I don't know if they had some kind of mental breakdown at some point, but it's like they reminisce about, they know what they've done. They acknowledge it. They might even gotten into counseling for this. Hang on, I'm gonna let her out. Do you want out? Here. Go ahead, go out. I'm not starting my video over here. You can sit up here with me if you want. Come here. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to sit in the video. I don't know if you're gonna see Stella or not. Stella's now on my lap, so I don't know. There's a needy energy here, I think, is what there is. But yeah, I do feel like this person is coming back with a solid offer. So this read is what you don't see coming, and what you don't see coming is someone from your past making a return. I also do think that this person, while you've had a break, has come into some kind of money. They know you're very independent. They know you don't need anybody. They don't want you to need anybody, but they want you to want them, I think is what it is. It's like they want you to choose them. So whatever that message is there. All right, let's talk about seduction. Tell me about the seduction, please. What my collective does not see coming. Emperor. This person is being strategic. Because if there's been a break in communication for quite some time, they're trying to figure out how can they, I heard like slickly, that's not really a word, but slyly, how can they come in without you blocking them or shutting them down? Protection, authority, stability, discipline, and father figure. I mean, I will say this is a love reading. I mean, you could try to switch it up for a career if that's what you're wanting, but most of the time love does come out with a mix of financial stuff in it. Yeah, this person knows, I wanted to say they effed up, but I want to say the word. They know they screwed things up with you. They know they did. I do think they had some kind of like meltdown and just went, I don't know. They just had some kind of breakdown. And I'm not making an excuse for this person. I'm not justifying anything they've done. I don't know your story. I don't know what happened. But I do know in these cards, or at least telling me that this person is remorseful and that they've done some healing work and they have reflected on what happened and they know that they are to blame. They know they caused confusion. They know they had some secrets. I feel like even some of them are wishing they would have just told you their struggles or what was going on, and they never told you. And I feel like they wish they would have been more open instead of just closing down and just going the other direction. It's been a slow progression for this person to return. It's not easy for them to return, but they want to return and they're hoping that you're still single. So that's what I'm getting there. Tell me about love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. Tell me. Queen of Cups, yeah. Some of you did the right thing. You stepped away, started, putting yourself first. Some of you could be healers, could be cancer. Could be dealing with a cancer, and then the King of Swords. Like you had to put up a little bit of this wall, knowing that you deserve unconditional love, and this person was not able to give it to you at that moment in time. I don't know what happened here, but you had to kind of block your heart to protect yourself because you loved yourself. So I feel like the unconditional love is about you more than it is the other person. And tell me about this healing heart, please. Healing the heartbreak, toxicity, and addiction, and abusive relationship. Tell me more. Tell me what my collective doesn't see that they need to see. Okay, just said put the middle card back. I don't know why. Okay, King of Wands and Ten of Cups. This person is going to take action. Leadership, vision, mentor, boldness, powerful, and mature. This person has matured. This person has done the work on themselves. I don't know if they were addicted to something. There's an addiction. They're addicted to alcohol, drugs, pornography, work, whatever it was, attention, self-sabotage, whatever their addiction, codependency was. It was something they've had to work on. Whether or not you want to take this person back, this is up to you. I'm just telling you what the cards say. And Ten of Cups, happiness, security, emotional stability, happy home. Regardless, I don't know if they went through a 10-step program of some sort, whether it's codependency or addiction or whatever, but I feel like one part of something they're going through is to reach out to apologize. That people do that. But their apology is in hopes that you will forgive whatever happened here, because they want to let you know that they are changed. Despite whether you take them back or not, they want to let you know that they hope that you're happy, that you find happiness, whether it's with them or not. And this feels very emotional. But they are going to, what you don't expect is they are going to reach out. You could be dealing with a Pisces and an Aries, Leo, or a Sag as well. So what you don't see coming is that they are going to reach out. Oh, Stella. She is on my lap. Could she be any closer? All right, where are we at? 19 minutes. Ooh, that went quick. What don't they see coming, Spirit? What does my collective need to know? Tell me what to tell them that they need to see. What does my collective need to know? What do they need to know? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And I want to go back to the old school, outdated thinking. Conditioning is the word that stuck out to me earlier, and it makes sense why. If some of you had a very strong religious upbringing, I'm not talking about spirituality. Spirituality. I'm talking about religion, something you do, customs. This is right, this is wrong, yada, yada. I'm not telling you what to do. But something in this connection was like one person was very rigid and the other person didn't understand that at all. And religious law was meant to keep law and order, honestly. That was the reason. And there are a lot of great moral aspects to religion. But when we take them to extremes, that's when they become a problem. So if this is you and you're like, yes, I am, this is right and this is wrong, I want you to dive into those things and see where maybe when you've needed extra grace in a situation, and how you can extend that. Extending grace is not being a doormat. Extending grace does not mean not having boundaries. Extending grace is boundaries. It's grace to both of you, and it protects both of you. But there's something about some kind of rigidness here that needs to go, especially if you allow this person back in your life and you do see change. I feel like you need to tap into, maybe do meditation of some sort, whatever your meditation is. Meditation is not sitting on the floor humming necessarily. It could be getting in your car, turn on the Journey song and taking a drive for 5 minutes and just clearing your brain and thinking. Whatever you do, exercise, whatever it is you do to me, those are all forms of meditation, praying, whatever. But I would recommend that on the daily. It's good for your health. And then you got to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you feel in your heart of hearts that this person has changed, heart conversation, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I'm just going to stop there. You'll know what to do. Only you will know. I don't know your story. I don't know what happened. Some things are inexcusable, and there are no comebacks. There's no takebacks. Consequences are consequences. Some things are hard cut lines, and you can see it a mile away. Other things I think are gray areas. And only you know what you're willing to accept and what you're not to accept. And I feel like when this person comes back in, if you really tap into your discernment, you pray about it, you ask, is there a chance for this, whatever this is. But what I do know about this reading for certain is someone is going to be reaching out to you to try to at least be cordial and create some kind of bonded friendship here, or just feel out the water. Sorry, my dog's breathing. And just see where you can go from here. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helps somebody out there. Again, at the end of the day, free will is always up to you and whatever choices you decide to make. Thanks for checking out my channel. If I resonate and you like my style of reading, please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.